Operation Killer in Korea grinds steadily forward and northward, where United Nations forces face a new adversary, mud. The problem of bringing their superior firepower to bear is a back-breaking job for the Allies, but it is always accomplished. Time out for an open-air trim with the big guns providing the barbershop harmony. For weeks during the battle for strategic Wonju, artillery takes a murderous toll as General MacArthur pays another of his many inspection trips to the fighting front. Here he is greeted by Gneral Matthew Ridgway, his new field commander. Cleaning the Reds off the ridges with concentrated fire is part of the strategy, which has taken a toll of hundreds of thousands in the commie ranks. The minds of stubbornly retreating Reds are detonated as the steady tank advance continues. Even with these precautions, tanks become frequent battle casualties, but still they advance and pour a hail of steel into the enemy. On the long, slow road back to the 38th parallel, enemy dead litter the landscape. Despite natural barriers and the ever-present mud, Allied mechanized convoys continue to press forward and northward. A 250,000 Americans are now committed to the Korean struggle under the United Nations banner, according to General Bradley. Terrain, weather, and a ruthless foe continue to test men and equipment in a conflict that must go far to determine whether freedom will triumph over slavery. Britain's twin-jet Canberra bomber, which shattered the east-to-west Atlantic crossing, roars into Andrews Field, Washington. The record-breaking craft, it almost beat the sun across the Atlantic, had 3 men aboard on its historic flight. Squadron leader Callard was at the controls. U.S. Air Force officials are considering purchasing the Canberra for U.S. production. Screen star Bette Davis receives a Look magazine award from Bob Hope for outstanding film work. And Jimmy Stewart, whose role in Harvey made it one of the outstanding pictures of the year, is similarly honored. Harvey, brilliantly adapted for the screen, is one of Universal International's hits of the current motion picture season. President Truman inspects the yearly exhibits of the White House News Photographers Association. In the sports field, the first prize goes to Henry Burroughs for a vivid boxing scene. Bruce Hortel wins top honors for his study of General Ike, and again wins with his coverage of the assassination attempt on the president, who seems to like himself in the role of a miner. Mr. Truman passes out the awards. The grand prize goes to Wellner Streets of the Times Herald for his gripping and topical photograph entitled Daddy's Girl. Once again, lensmen turn in work that will live in photographic history.